Good morning, all my sweet friends. Happy Wednesday. It's KetoGenie. And here is my cat, Joji, who he is obsessed with my feet. He'll come and sit under my feet in the morning, and then I just give him a little back rub. Anyway, this Wednesday, I want to have a quick chat about being kind. And most especially, being kind when you are sitting behind your keyboard. Okay, I think we have gotten very complacent about sitting at our keyboard and posting comments, sending messages, and just being rude, you know? And I just want to remind everybody, it's like, just because you're sitting behind a keyboard and you feel anonymous and you feel powerful and you feel like you want to post something snarky or whatever, there's somebody on the other end reading that comment. There's somebody on the other end that comment is impacting. So this is not to my group personally, to my KetoGenie group. My people are amazing. But this is actually after looking at a couple groups that I'm members of and am considering leaving. Because if you follow my KetoGenie page, you know, if you're part of my groups, and you know what, guys, honestly, I have never had to speak to any of my challenge groups, any of my people, any of my followers about being kind to each other or being respectful of each other or offering constructive criticism or constructive comments without being snarky or bitchy or just unnecessarily mean. And I mean, I don't even have to say that on my page. I've never had any problem with my followers. But I will say that it just seems like we've just entered this world where people sit in front of their computer and they think anything they want to type is okay. And I'm just here to remind everybody, it's not okay. You know, it's not okay to be mean. It's not okay to attack somebody just because you're doing it over the internet. There's somebody on the other end reading those words. There's somebody on the other end that is you're impacting with your comments and your tirades and your attacks. And, you know, again, this is not really directed to my tribe, but I'm just hoping that maybe somebody needs to hear this today and just realize that the words you type up behind your page, you know, your keyboard, are just as hurtful. And I just would really love everybody to try to focus more on being inclusive and being nice to each other. And, you know, even in the keto community, there's all these sort of sub keto, you know, cultures, and there's carnivore, and there's, you know, there's all kinds of different people who find their own keto and find their own way of doing keto. But you know, and we shorten keto a lot, right? It's like keto foods, keto this, keto that. I just kind of want to remind everybody that keto it's short for basically, you know, ketogenic or ketosis. And, you know, you don't get into ketosis by eating a ton of fat. You don't get into ketosis by dumping butter and olive oil on every single morsel you eat. You get into ketosis by the absence of carbs or the limiting of carbs. That's how you get in ketosis. So anyway, I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not gonna talk about what group this was, and I'm not even gonna talk about kind of what prompted me to come on and share this with you guys this morning. But I just want to give a shout out to my KetoGenie tribe, to the people who follow me, to the people that are part of my journey, to the people who take time to answer others' questions and be positive and be supportive. You know what, guys? I love the fact that my last challenge group that we extended, I think there's 120 something people in there. And I love so much the fact that I've never had to go in there and moderate. I've never had to go in there and give someone a warning. I've never had to go in there and say, you know what, guys, break it up, or you know what, that's not appropriate, or you know what, guys, that's rude. I've never had to do that with my KetoGenie tribe, and I just love and appreciate all of you guys so much. So sorry, this is a bit of a longer little coffee chat, but yes, I still have my coffee, still have my Go Ultima electrolytes, and you know what? when in doubt, just be kind, be sweet, you know, be supportive. There's enough negativity in the world. There's enough nastiness. There's enough hurtful comments, you know. Let's just all try to be a little kinder. And go crush your Wednesday. Love y'all.